how to share what we know. We learn how to be patient, but mostly we learn how to think, or hope to, how to have fun. So these are all things, to me, that are right at the heart of motherhood. And whether you're the child looking up or the mother looking down, you know, and sometimes it's always not so, teenage years, always not so perfect, but there does come a moment where it sort of shifts. Well, I've looked at Dreams of Joy as really being in two parts. The first half is about finding joy with the daughter, and the second half is about finding joy in emotion. People often say to me that my books are very sad, and that I never have a happy ending. And, you know, they'll write emails to me. I have a website, people write to me, I write back. And they'll write emails and they'll say things like, you know, I was on a plane reading one of your books and I was crying so hard that the flight attendant came up and asked, "Are you okay?" And, I was at a beach resort and I was sitting by the pool and I was reading one of your books and I was crying so hard that the bartender came up and asked, "Are you okay?" And this email I get almost every week from someone who will say something along the lines of, you know, last night I was in bed, I was reading one of your books, I was crying so hard that my husband took it away from me. So I know that these books are sad, and I know that I often have a sad ending. But one of the things that I really wanted for this was to have a happy ending. And it's a funny thing. I've written all of these books, there are all these sad parts, but in the writing I have never cried. I've never cried until this happy ending. And it's the weirdest thing because you know, when you write a book, you write the first draft, then you write maybe, you know, another 5, then maybe another 6 or 7 after that. Then you send it off to the editor. Then they send it back and do another 5 or 6. Then eventually, you send it back to the editor, maybe another 2. Then there comes a point where it goes to copy editing and page proofs. You go through it maybe 20, 30 times. But there is this one line in the happy ending, 1.5 pages from the end of Dreams of Joy, that every single time when I come to it, this weird liquid starts to fly out of my eyes. And so this brings me to the last of these sort of aphorism things. And this was written by Lin Yutang in the 1930s. There is soft happiness in sadness and deep sadness in happiness. And I really think that that's true. And so I hope that when you read Dreams of Joy, that you find yourself, right to the end, in tears, not in sadness, but in the knowledge that happiness can overcome all sorrow, that family matters, perhaps it's the only thing in life that matters, and that goodness and joy and grace can always triumph in life. Thank you.